say, get in and maybe I'll begin to feel like I feel once again.
To war, to murder, to hurt, scorch the skies and poison the earth, and watch the stumbling at first and partially fix it all again. Time is cracked, the warning sirens have faded. It's coming, either hell above or heaven below. The board has been set, your bed has been made. On the edge, as you realize you can't eat your money.
Hello everybody and welcome to COEW Wrestling Episode 6 Season 4, the last show before our special show in December the 20th, live streamed on twitch.tv, EdwardP22, or going to be uploaded later on Christmas, Bella Fortuna. And our first match here tonight is a tag team match. We've got ourselves two tag team matches here tonight. And coming out now is Big Bad Brody King. Brody King, a part of the Kings of the Black Throne. We have seen a tag team happening, but tonight, Brody King is teaming with a different person within that stable, and that is Buddy Matthews of the House of Black, because Malachi Black is in the main event here tonight against Rodamon, Kurt Angle, and Kota Ibushi for the #1 contendership for the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against Jim at Bella Fortuna. And right now, Brody King making his own entrance to the ring. The crowd behind Brody King. And honestly, I'm concerned who is going to be fighting these two, because it is none other than Rafael and Romano, two people that did get beaten by Malachi Black and Brody King in tag actions before. And now Malachi is not here, it is Buddy Matthews, so it is different people. When I mean different people, it's just one different person, but they did struggle against the House of Black. And Brody King showing up without wearing face paint at all, but now we're coming out with our second competitor here tonight, representing the House of Black, making his debut into COEW Wrestling, mind you, and that is Buddy Matthews.
Weighing in at 225 pounds, Buddy Matthews!
Standing on the ramp, looking around at the crowd, and marching his way down to that ring. Buddy Matthews, a world-class Australian competitor, has won the Cruiserweight Championship in one company that we will not mention, has won the Trios titles, defended them with Malachi Black and Brody King. Wearing the whites of the group. Well, I don't even know if it's whites or not, it might just be black, I just can't tell because of the lighting. It's like yellowy fires from beneath their gear. And standing tall, waiting for our opponents. Hopefully Buddy Matthews can put up a good fight here tonight, and I don't want to say entertain, but like prove to everybody why he is here in COEW Wrestling. These two are, if they focus really hard, they're going to be unstoppable, but trying to get their, they will be, yeah, sorry for my brain just, not working at the moment. Apologies everybody watching at home, but the challengers that are coming out next has lost to the House of Black before, as I've already mentioned, and it is Rafael and Romano, and they're looking to get their revenge. The name bar, well, I was going to say the name bars are not matching which side which, but as we can see, Raffaello marching his way down to the ring, Romano trying to get singles victory and not working out that well as well, but Both men marching down, ready for a fight, ready to take it to the House of Black. They have said in an interview that they have learned from their past mistakes against at least Brody King and Malachi Black. And we're going to see if they can get the win either this time and get their first wins in COEW Wrestling, or if they will continue their losing ways on this show so far. But it is now time for our first match. Brody King and Romano are both starting. I would not say that this is a great way to start this off. And then immediately Brody King taking the strikes to Romano. I will say Romano was very much scrappy before. Oh, going into a sleeper hold immediately after trying to fake out a suplex. And then a quick little elbows to get out of dodge here. But yeah, we do know that from the last encounter, Romano was very much the scrappy and the aggressor of all of it, whilst Raph was more flippy calculating. Oh, quick headbutt to the referee there, being thrown into the ref not going down, probably because he had a little bit of training this time to not take a bump immediately out of, like, you know, football tactics. But yeah, as you can see, Brody King just ragdolling Romano. The size comparison is not good in this fight. There's definitely a size advantage for Brody King against Romano, and just ragdolling him all over the place. The referee just slapped him in the side of the head. I don't know how I feel about that. Quick tag out there, and Romano not liking the fact that his head was just fucking slapped when it was like the pinfalls. A quick head scissors taking down Brody King with then a springboard drop kick, and Raffaello seemingly taking it personally that Romano did get his ass beat earlier. Both of these men working. I was gonna say both of them working like a great team. Literally, Romano got his ass beat for like the longest time. So I don't know how much that statement is true. But currently at the moment, Brody King is on the ropes. He is being fought against by Raffaello, probably using his protectiveness for his lover as a way to dish out some extra damage. Quickly locking in the arms there, trying to hurt the shoulder of Brody King. Brody King with a powerbomb move by the looks of it. No, it's a power driver. Okay, just immediately trying to break this man's neck. Okay, well, Raph is out cold. And Buddy Matthews making his first move in this match, and a first move in COEW Wrestling, snapping that leg, I believe. Now going after Romano immediately, trying to take him down to the outside. And a quick backdrop driver onto the apron. Raph immediately still going after Brody King there, but Buddy Matthews with a quick knee strike taking down Raffaello, and then again with a Kamagoye knee strike, holding both arms before driving a knee square into the face. Now looking for that combination of kicks, and a quick knee strike once again, and a quick tag that has been made to Brody King, and again taking on the big man. It seems that Raffaello can focus on Brody King as that they have trained for him. They know what his fighting style is, they know what to do in this situation because of their last loss against them. Whereas Buddy Matthews, it's a complete new ball game. They do have the striking ability. Okay. And then quickly, Buddy Matthews being thrown into the corner, and immediately going up top, going in for a DDT straight down into the canvas. Now trying to quickly throw over into the ground. And now quickly going in for a quick... Oh, going in for another DDT into the canvas off the top rope, busting him open. Big style. And Buddy Matthews quickly getting in the ring, but Raffaello fighting back with all the elbows he can muster, going in for a snapmare and maybe looking for a spinning enziguri kick straight to the face. And then a quick stomp to the arms. And a tie-in was made there, but nothing really happened. Going in for a punch to the gut, now being thrown. Nope, not being thrown, just immediately. What is that move? That was like a fisherman hook DDT from Romano there before hitting a bunch of knee strikes square to the temple of Buddy Matthews. But Romano getting a little bit of offense in this now, locking in just that striking ability, the aggression being used there before tagging back out to Wrath. Wrath probably only needed a couple seconds to just get his springboard Poison Rana onto Buddy Matthews. Using the bottom ropes there. Using the springboard a lot more than I expected as well. And now wheelbarrow DDT. Dropping Matthews on his head. Targeting the neck region of Matthews. Before getting into the ring with Romano, but quickly with a roll-up attempt, trying to be sneaky here, trying to make sure that this isn't going to happen. But a quick kick out, going in for a stomp to the canvas. A quick, I don't know if that's a drop kick or just like a one-side kick. But immediately trying to go after Romano, quickly dodging, going for a flatliner. That's probably not a good idea to do it against Brody King because of the size differential. But a quick ripcord knee strike there. And now throwing into the corner. Looking for a way to stomp down on the leg a little bit there. Just a quick kick in the corner. Underneath. Grabbing both arms. Big knee strike straight to the jaw. Taking down Brody King with a precise strike. But quickly breaking that up with Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews throwing out. Being thrown out there. And now taken back into the corner. Going in for a tag right there. And now thrown into the ropes. Ducked down underneath. Thrown over. Spinning heel kick there. Straight to the jaw. Taking down Brody King. Looking for another springboard moonsault. And then now Rafael and Romano are landing a lot of their... That was it! Okay. They actually beat the House of Black this time.
Here are your winners.
Raffaello and Romano picking their first victory up in COEW Wrestling, and it is probably down to the fact that they have learned from their past mistakes and they were a cohesive team. And also that knockout strike with the kick at the end, probably landing a moonsault for the final touches for the pinfall, definitely helped secure the win there. Congratulations to both team members. Our second match here tonight in COEW Wrestling is going to be a good one, and it is our COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Jim will be fighting for their warm-up match against the aerial assassin Will Ospreay. Jim very much being a person to set an example, losing to Kazuchika Okada unfortunately, but managing to defend the title against Damian Priest, albeit winning via countout. Wants to set apart any doubts or any notion that he is not going to be a fighting champion. And while he is not defending the title here tonight, he does want a big warm-up match to defend the title against whoever wins in the main event tonight at Bella Fortuna, and he's hand-picked Will Ospreay as one of the best competitors in the world, and he was like, well, if I can hang with Ospreay, I can hang with anyone, and that is his plans here tonight. However, if Will Ospreay does beat him, that definitely skyrockets Will's career in COEW Wrestling as well, being a champion, like a current heavyweight champion at that. So big opportunity for Will, and also a big challenge for Jim that he wanted in order to prepare for his match at Bella Fortuna against potentially Kurt Angle, potentially Solomon, potentially Malachi Black, or even Kota Ibushi. We don't know until the main event, but this is a good start, I guess. And Ospreay
And his opponent,
coming on out here tonight, actually with lights on him this time. It's almost like the lighting crew fixed their shit. And Ospreay ready for battle here tonight. Marching on down to the ring. Ospreay did manage to win a triple, like a multi-man match. I think a triple threat match against Sorodamon. But did manage to lose in their last match. That could have qualified for the main event position. So this isn't a title match or a contendership shot for the title. But as I've already stated, if Ospreay wins in this match, he definitely puts him up higher in the pecking order. And that's what Ospreay wants. He wants to prove to everybody why he keeps calling himself the best wrestler in the world. And pointing to the crowd, the crown's being thrown up here tonight. And he's saying that he is ready to take on any challengers and any people that he that doubt his wrestling ability. While Jim doesn't doubt it, he is using Ospreay as a not like a stepping stool, but he's using Ospreay as a essential way of being like, I need to practice. You're like not at the level that like the champions would be at. And a quick kick out of one there, being disrespectful there a little bit, Jim, by only hitting one drop kick and then going for the pinfall. But Jim already on the offense, already not letting Will Ospreay have a chance to get going. Just completely balls to the walls. Now, Ospreay's arms being stomped on repeatedly. Jim taking control, keeping Ospreay grounded. Probably the best strategy. Jim probably keeping Ospreay grounded will probably be the best thing for him, whereas Ospreay needs to soar in order to take down Jim. Jim lifting up Ospreay, but Ospreay grabbing hold of Jim's head, dragging him over to the other side of the ring. And immediately Ospreay taking down Jim to the outside. And that look in his eyes. Oh, he may be looking to go up through the air. No, quickly with just a suicide dive through the ropes. And then quickly with a punch to the face. And a quick Rainmaker clothesline on the outside. Well, immediately taking the fight to the outside, soaring through the air as soon as when he had an opportunity and using what he is good at, what he's known for against Jim. Jim trying to march on back in the ring. After that, immediately the kicks landing across the head of Jim, going in for a spinning heel kick there into a Fishman Brainbuster potentially, or Fishman Driver into the cover attempt. Only a 1 count though. Ospreay mocking Jim by acting shocked there. Ospreay should know by now that it's going to take a lot more to take down Jim. And yeah, now I'm trying to lift up Jim real quick. Going to hit a springboard handspring into a potentially an insecurity there or a Pele kick, but that didn't work. Ospreay now on the ground was Jim landing a stomp to the gut right there. Just stepping up and walking over it. Trying to land some strikes there. Going over for springboard DDT. Landed it on Ospreay. Jim with another stomp. Ospreay quickly countering out of it. Sending Jim into the corner. And then putting Jim up on the top rope. And immediately jumping up with a Hurricanrana off the top rope. Taking down Jim. That is a hard fall into the canvas. And now only a 1 count. Jim, looking to go for like a kick to the gut there, but didn't really work. Got scooping underneath into a German suplex. Ospreay using his strength that has been underestimated for a while. Looking for the Liger bomb into the canvas there. The referee counting a pinfall attempt, but that did not work. Now Ospreay maybe looking just for the Stormbreaker here, but Jim says no, quickly kicking that inner thigh in, and is looking for the Jim driver. No, he's looking for a package pile driver. I think no, he didn't. He's looking for a different move. I thought it was the package pile driver, but that wasn't the case. But now he's looking for the Jim driver. Ospreay could try to get out of it, but doesn't. Being dropped on his head. We've already seen 2 different pile drivers here tonight. Looking for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 from Ospreay. Jim needs to know that he needs to hit more finishing moves, more fatal blows to Ospreay before he stands down. Ospreay going to the outside. Jim going over the ropes, using his own high-risk moveset against Ospreay. Now stomping on the hand of Ospreay right now. Making sure he can't use that grip to lift him up for the Stormbreaker, the Oscutter. And well, Oscutter maybe he can still do, but like the Stormbreaker will be a lot harder if his hands is buggered. And a quick kick to the side of the head there. Ospreay lifting up Jim. Big boot to the face. 5 count by the referee, by the way. And Ospreay looking to dish out more damage, possibly throwing Jim around, going in the ring to break up the count. And Ospreay like trying to disrespect Jim there a little bit, but Jim with a springboard DDT taking down Ospreay. Ospreay getting up and looking for possibly a big move, thrown into the corner, German suplex on the bridge of the neck. 1, and only a 1 count there. Ospreay with a chop but missing, but Jim landing his own strikes, and now they're going backwards and forwards. Jim landing 3 strikes in a row. Ospreay with a chop to the face, the open hand palm strikes before going into close fist. Ospreay now locking in that fist strikes. Jim landing more strikes than Ospreay though at the moment, with a super kick ending the entire bout. And now Jim going in for a splash of his own. 1, 2, 3, and Jim beats Will Ospreay here tonight after that super kick.
Here is your winner,
Jim winning the warm-up match, proving that he can beat people by pinfall and submission still against Will Ospreay, who did put up a good fight. But the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Champion is a heavyweight champion for a reason. And as you can see there, also suffering a broken nose from his previous match against Damian Priest, still wearing that band-aid on there. But congratulations to Jim for picking up the victory here tonight. We're now into our 3rd match here tonight, and it is another tag team match with 2 new teams coming to COEW Wrestling, and already we can see the Bukaki. Oh, I'm meant to say Buyaka. It is Rey Mysterio representing the LWO, the Lucha World Order. Legally distinct from the New World Order. Rey Mysterio has had a remarkable career, thanks to stem cells.
is a tag team match set for 1 fall.
He has not slowed down at all. He is moving like a demon constantly, at a high risk momentum, even this late to his career, and he's looking to get even more done in COEW Wrestling. Rey wanting to win tag team gold with his friend here tonight, Dragon Lee, which we will see very shortly. This isn't for a title, but this, you know, starting off in COEW Wrestling, you need to get a few wins before you can challenge for the big prize. But Rey Mysterio's goal is to make sure that he and Dragon Lee, as we see here, are on to golden ways. And Dragon Lee wearing gold already.
165 pounds.
Both men supporting the LWO. Getting big victories after big victories. But it is now their time in COEW Wrestling to see if they can get a win here tonight. And prove why they deserve to be in the tag team scene and why they are considered the best luchadors in the business. Dragon Lee posing for his fans. He has got a lot of supporters here tonight. And teamed with the legendary Rey Mysterio, this young man can do many great things if he puts his mind to it. And our next team coming out next is going to be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And there is Sami Zayn himself, hyping himself up with the crowd, singing his theme song that we cannot play because of copyright reason.
At 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
A fan favorite in most people's eyes. Literally the crowd singing his theme that we cannot play at all is amazing. You cannot copyright atmosphere noise. And there we go. Sami making his way into the ring. I do not believe that Sami Zayn has ever been in COEW wrestling before, which is insane given how incredible he is. But we shall see here tonight how he will manage with his partner and longtime rival in the past, Kevin Owens. The epitome of someone who has trust issues. And there he is. Look at this mean son of a bitch.
At 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Marching his way down to the ring. Ready to fuck shit up. Just keep fighting is Kevin's motto, and that is exactly what he does every time in any wrestling company. He fights no matter the odds stacked against him, no matter who against, because he believes his cause is righteous and he thinks that he will not go down without swinging. He will not even go down honorably if he has to be taken down. He will take down everyone else with him if he needs to. Right now it's Rey Mysterio versus Sami Zayn, two underdogs in their own right, starting off this match. Rey Mysterio definitely has the experience game over Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn does have a lot of heart and will to stay in the fight. And honestly, I don't know who will win out of these two based on the fact that Sami Zayn and Rey Mysterio are definitely the resilient people. Sami Zayn more so, in my opinion. But we have, obviously the Lucha World Order. They specialize in Lucha Libre. They can definitely, Jesus Christ, that's a German suplex, just immediately on his neck. They are definitely more quicker. They're definitely more agile. They can be more slippery with it. But also at the same time, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have been best friends for so long. They know each other inside out. They know what their strengths and weaknesses is. And they are more as a formidable team than Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. They not only on that front, but Sami Zayn has gone through literal hell to get titles in other companies, and has gone same as Rey. Rey has also gone through hell as well. Not to take away from Rey Mysterio or Dragon Lee. It's just Sami Zayn has gone against impossible situations and has somehow overcome them. He is a master strategist for a reason. And with Kevin Owens is as ruthless enough that he almost tried. I think he did literally break Sami Zayn's back in order to win a title, like the NXT Championship, like powerbombing him on the apron. Kevin has a killer switch that can just switch on at any point to obliterate his opponents. And Sami looking to go and dive in through the turnbuckle to hit a tornado DDT and land it immediately on Dragon Lee. One of Sami's best offensive moves to take down the opponents. And immediately the crowd chanting, "This is awesome." RP123 has used that move before as well in COVID Wrestling, way back when, and it has been inspired by Sami Zayn, who has used it, which was also inspired by El Generico. May he rest in peace for, you know, his time helping in the orphanage that burnt down. Now quickly, not El Generico, Sami Zayn, excuse me, they're different people. Going to ropes down now, yanking on the arms of Dragon Lee, cutting off Dragon Lee away from Rey Mysterio, which is very good in tag match. You do not want the other tag team person to get involved. And immediately Sami Zayn is just hitting these DDTs out of the turnbuckle post into the ground as much as he can, which is a good strategy to take down the head, wear him out a little bit from around unsuspecting ways. But if he does it too many times, Sami could end up facing repercussions. Fire count by the referee, been broken up. Rey Mysterio taking out Sami Zayn a little bit with that forearm strike. Dragon Lee trying to call over to Rey, but Sami intercepting it with a drop kick to the face. Now looking in for the cover, only a 1 count. And now Sami laying in the boots there a little bit quick. Going in for around the tag right there to Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens first moves in this match, maybe looking for a tag move there. No, Kevin immediately slamming the head into the turnbuckle, targeting the head of Dragon Lee, maybe looking for that stunner, loosen him up a little bit, or haluva kick stunner maybe. Who knows? But quickly with a sunset flip powerbomb taking down Kevin Owens. Dragon Lee fired up, would be like, ooh, right now. A quick tag in the corner to Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio trying to go after Kevin, but Kevin quickly got out of the way, so then there wasn't any chance of that happening. A quick elbow straight to Rey's face, but quickly Rey with a Hurricane Rana. Quick kick to the spine, going down underneath, going in for the cover. 1. Nope, only a 1 count. Kick to the gut again, looking for a power bomb. Nope, Canadian Destroyer instead to Kevin Owens, looking for a pinfall in the corner. That is a rope break and a half. Referee doesn't notice it though, going in for a 2 count. Quick elbow straight to the head, looking for a drop kick, never mind. Kick to the gut, looking for a quick, oh Jesus Christ. I don't even know what that move is called. It's just whenever Kevin Owens busts that open, like someone's head is brutalized. It's a pump handle, like, I don't even know, like, what, I don't know what to call it. I'm sorry. I should know moves names, but I don't, because that is just, he drops someone on their knees in a brainbuster position in a pump handle. I don't think a pump handle, brainbuster knee, I don't know. But on the outside, Dragon Lee going after Sami Zayn. Sami quickly getting a reversal in to throw Dragon Lee into the ring. Dragon Lee going after the legs, trying to take down the legs of Sami Zayn. He is smaller than Zayn. But now getting in Rey Mysterio, which I do not think is a great idea. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's a great idea to get Rey Mysterio into this match after that hellacious move that we saw Kevin Owens like hit. Quick knee strike straight to the face of Sami Zayn. Dragon Lee getting back into the ring. I was perhaps wrong with Rey's involvement, as Rey has turned the tide, and it looks like Dragon Lee is going to be hitting Dragon Lee's finisher real quick, but no, Sami Zayn got out of it. And looking for the cover immediately. 1, 2, no, only a 1 count. Now, thrown into the corner. Sami Zayn is looking for something here. Jumping up on the ropes into his own tornado DDT off the top rope. That head of Dragon Lee must not be doing well. Blue Thunder Bomb though, nailing it into the canvas. Could this be the win? 1, 2, 3. Damn! I think he might have knocked him out on the DDT, and then the Blue Thunder Bomb just sealed the match there. Because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have picked up the victory here tonight. Congratulations to both of them. High fives all around. And Sami celebrating with his friend Kevin Owens. Congratulations to them both here tonight. And now it is time for our fourth match here tonight, and it is going to be a warm-up match for the Jester. Because Jester is fighting for 2 titles at COEW Wrestling Bella Fortuna. One of them is being for the Tag Team Championships with Dinkle against #DIY, but another is going to be Jester fighting against Pete Dunne for the COEW Wrestling Flyweight Championship. And Jester has said, like, look, I need to warm up, I need to get ready for singles competition and tag team ones. So I'm going to fight against anybody who is in the flyweight division weight class. And fortunately for Jester, there is someone who did answer that, and that person will be coming out shortly here tonight. And Jester clapping along with the crowd behind this pyromaniac man who has spent like $500,000 on pyro budget alone every time he uses the pyro. And now it is time for our next opponent to arrive here tonight in this building. And by the lights of it all, it is the knockout artist, Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly being a former COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, might I add. Former multiple times Tag Team Champions. And he's here tonight to get more gold underneath his waist. Well, he isn't getting more gold. He's helping, essentially help him. He wants to get the win. And this is a warm-up match for Jester. But if Kyle O'Reilly wins, he gets to, like, progress. And, potentially in the future, get a chance to fight for the COEW Wrestling Flyweight Championship. Because being the contenders, getting some wins underneath his belt, is what he wants to do. And Kyle O'Reilly, with the fan support behind him. And yeah, there we go on the top turnbuckle. Jester shaking his head on the outside there, a little bit salty about Kyle O'Reilly's reception there. But Kyle has arrived in COEW Wrestling. There is Jester. There's Kyle. And Kyle's saying, bring it on, I'm ready. He's already the trash talking's beginning. And a quick shotgun dropkick taking down the knockout artist in Kyle O'Reilly. Jester not taking shit from Kyle, and then immediately into a wheelbarrow bulldog. Taking down the knockout artist. And now slap across the face. Okay, Jester being ultra disrespectful to Kyle O'Reilly at the moment. I am shocked and appalled by this behavior being shown right now. Kyle quickly going out underneath the ropes, trying to get up, and immediately speared into the outside. Going up to the top rope. Cool head scissors onto the outside there. And then immediately the ground and pound. Jester having maximum offense against Kyle O'Reilly currently as it stands. A 2 count by the ref. A 3 count. Jester maybe looking to get a count victory. No, he isn't. He's going to the outside. I lied. And a quick knee strike. Maybe he should have stayed in the ring. He opened himself up there to Kyle O'Reilly's knee strike. His devastating knee strike to the gut. And Kyle saying, bring it on in the corner. Again, I do not think Kyle only just... Okay. Kyle making some very silly decisions right now. Now being taken out with a head scissors, but quickly kicking out one. So this match has only really just started. And now Jester trying to go in for kicks there, but being stopped by Kyle O'Reilly with his own kick to the spinal column of Jester as a receipt. Quickly dragging Jester towards the ring. Going in for a chop of his own, going to kick for that leg, so maybe looking to decimate the kneecap of Jester there, going after that leg of Jester to slow him down. If he can't walk, he can't really do much. And Jester, most of Jester's moves, while not requiring legs, it does require him needing to drop from a height to hit ass first onto someone. A penalty kick straight into the chest there. And I'm looking at the arms, looking to snap one arm of Jester's there. Quick kick to the spine again. And then over around. Pulling Kyle O'Reilly on the ropes, trying to go backwards and forwards. Quick, sending him over there with an arm drag, or like a toss there. It was like an arm toss, using the momentum there, but Northern Lights from Kyle O'Reilly finally getting more offense than this. But Jester always seems to know an answer after Kyle starts to get offense there. Quick punching strike, taking on Kyle a little bit more, wearing him out. Kyle going to the outside, Jester following it up by getting up to the top rope. Maybe looking for the merry-go-round on the outside. Nope, just for a hurricane round. Just a jumping head scissors. Elbow straight to the spine. And looking for that elbow again. Seemingly both men targeting each other's backs right now. Trying to weaken and a core muscle there, but a quick guillotine choke. We have seen Kyle O'Reilly put many people away with the guillotine choke in the past, and it is locked in for a while there, but no real movement, whilst Jester quickly escapes out of it. And Jester landing kicks to the kidneys before hitting an enziguri, taking down Kyle O'Reilly. Looking for the cover right now. 1, 2. Oh no, not on the 3 count. Jumping up into a standing moonsault off the top rope. Thing of beauty that was. Power slam into the center of the canvas, looking to go up top. Looking to possibly hit the merry-go-round on Kyle O'Reilly, landing it. Going in for the cover here. What? Oh, that pose as well. 1, 2, 3, and that is the end of the fight. Jester picking up a decisive victory against Kyle O'Reilly, ready to fight against Pete Dunne at Bella Fortuna. And not only that, but also possibly getting prepared for that tag team match with Dinkle the Chuckle Fox versus #DIY. Alright, we're back here in COEW Wrestling, and it is there we see the cage. To put into context for everybody, this match here tonight has been voted by you, the COEW Wrestling fans, on Edward P123's Discord, the Cult of Edward Discord server. COEW Wrestling Management has COEW Wrestling Management has said to everybody that, like, hey, listen, we don't know what to do with this situation, and we're demanding for a match against CM Punk after he'd been attacked at the last show. And the COEW Wrestling Discord community voted that this match will be a cage match, a non-title cage match between CM Punk and Edward P123 to attempt to settle this beef between Punk and Edward. Edward has said multiple times that he doesn't, that although Jay White has beaten him and he is going for the belt, that he wants CM Punk to suffer. He wants to break CM Punk, even if he can't win his title back, that he is angry about losing over. He will take the next best thing, and that is to punish CM Punk. And CM Punk walking into tonight having a torso issue. His torso, his ribs were a little bit not great after the fact that, you know, Top and Edward both work together to beat CM Punk down. Now CM Punk is not wearing any bandages or anything of the sort. The last time we saw when he come down here, so maybe he is healed up a little bit, but he is walking in with a bit of a less than 100%, and he's walking in to a steel cage match. Everything about this can be used as a weapon. The cage is brutal, and this match is not signaling a good time for CM Punk, because CM Punk is going to be walking into a cage with Edward P123, who has been in cage matches and has won them, before he fights against Jay White. Jay White is not even here. He's not even in the building right now. He's too busy doing other stuff to be here. And Jay White is going to be near 100%, if not 100%, with CM Punk already injured, walking into this fight, in this steel cage match, less than 100%, against someone who has been targeting him relentlessly. Backstage brawls have happened because of these two. These two have had multiple chances in tag matches, and also have interrupted each other's matches in their own way. And now, like, this cage is to protect the people from the outside, but more importantly, to keep these people from getting in the ring, or getting out of the ring, because we don't know if knives are going to be used at this point. We've seen light tubes, we've seen barbed wire baseball bats, we have seen shovels, we have seen hammers be used against each other, and this is like the safest option somehow, which is a damning indictment of how bad this has gotten. And now CM Punk and Edward are going into the ring, locking up there, and a quick Jesus, Edward already dropping him on his head. Edward not letting it up for a second, looking for a springboard there, but failing with CM Punk actually connecting his one. Both men immediately balls to walls, just going after each other, now targeting the knees of Punk. Punk not having the best leg strength of all of the things. Punk going up, and a quick knee strike driving his face straight down into the canvas there, looking for a Fisherman Brainbuster. Edward with a roll up here. I do not expect anybody in this fight to try to escape the cage. Usually in COEW Wrestling though, we do not allow people to escape the cage. They need a win by pinfall or submission in this cage fight. And I'm going after the arm right now. Stomp on the shoulder. A double stomp straight to the gut. Edward taking advantage of CM Punk so far here tonight, and CM Punk with a quick pickup there, looking to drop Edward on the ropes. I would have suggested possibly lung darting him into the cage, but I'm not CM Punk there. He's probably just trying to get a quick bit of offense in. Springboard clothesline, taking out Edward P123, but Edward quickly getting up and landing a few forearms of his own, ducking underneath a Pele kick to the top of the head of CM Punk. And we're just looking to absolutely punish Punk right now. Punk not doing well, as we can currently see. I'm going after the arms, trying to bend those fingers back, trying to wrench them out of his socket bone, be like, and a quick double knees straight to the spine. Looking for a kick to the ankle. Thrown over, nope. Thrown, into the cage there. Edward taking the brunt of the cage though first. And now CM Punk with an uppercut, taking Edward to the cage again. The cage being used against Edward P123. Now Punk being sent over. Edward looking for a drop kick there, but Punk managing to hold on to the ropes. Quick overhand chops, the Mongolian chops, with an elbow strike straight to the face of Edward. CM Punk going up, looking for the elbow drop, nailing into his chest, looking for the cover. 1, 2, only one count. Only a 1 count. Edward getting up off of the thing. CM Punk immediately pushing up and trying to antagonize Edward a little bit before going into knees first into the turnbuckle. Edward possibly playing possum there, and now looking for a lumbar bomb onto the back of CM Punk. Going in for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Barely though. Edward a little bit angry there. Edward had a plan, and that didn't really work out that well for him. Now going in for a few strikes, going in for another springboard insecurity attempt, not really working out that well. And that attempt could have possibly cost him this fight, with CM Punk hitting the GTS, going in for the cover. 1, 2, a kick out of 2 again, and now CM Punk looking frustrated. And the elbow drops straight to the chest. The crowd chanting "fight forever." Looking for a knee drop straight across the throat there. Punk looking for the end. But that did not work. A quick overhand strike to the face, and Punk and Edward trading blows by the looks of it. Well, I was saying trading blows. It seemed like that wasn't the case there. Punk trying to land a few strikes of his own. So was Ed, and Edward taking more strikes than Punk as it currently stands. And a quick roundhouse kick takes down Edward, going in for the cover. This was almost a similar knockout situation before, but only a 1 count there. Punk looking for possibly the elbow drop one more time. No, a splash this time. Now looking for the cover here, but a quick roll up from Edward. Trying to get a little bit of offense in there. 1, 2, 3. Edward beat CM Punk in a roll up victory here tonight in this cage match.
Here is your winner,
And the crowd not being happy about it, booing Edward P123, CM Punk out of the ring. Walking up the ramp frustrated, I believe. And Edward getting that victory over Punk. They are now 1-for-1 in singles matches between the two. We have our next match in COEW Wrestling, and it is time for our women's match here tonight with the COEW Wrestling Women's Champion Sparkle Siren making her way down to the ring here tonight. Now, Sparkle has been on a winning streak lately, beating every single opponent that has come across her, but at the same time, her challenger, Rhea Ripley, has also been doing the same. Well, Rhea did lose to Mia Yim this season. Rhea has been dominant every other match that she has been in, and even the one with Mia Yim barely survived. She got beaten the piss out of and had to crawl her way out of that match to get a victory. So Rhea and Sparkle both been booked here tonight, and both of them are, in my opinion, as dangerous to each other as possible. Like, Sparkle has lost that sympathetic, that side of her that was good nature in the past, like by going completely fucking batshit crazy after losing the heavyweight title, or not the heavyweight title, the women's title, which is the heavyweight title in the women's division, to be fair. From losing her championship before, driving her mad. But Rhea Ripley and her shared that same vein of, like, I will do anything to keep hold of this championship and win. And that's what's happening here, is that, well, Rhea is the challenger. Rhea's going to do everything in her power to take that title off of Sparkle. And Sparkle is not going to want to give up that belt. That belt means so much to her. And even when defending it against Dakota Kai, she used everything she possibly could to stop Dakota Kai's momentum to get the belt and keep it around her waist. So I can see this being a very difficult match to try to play that off of her when it comes to Rhea Ripley and Sparkle Siren. But Sparkle is fighting against two other superstars this night. One of them is Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades. Shayna Baszler coming out here with her black belt, ready for a fight, and marching on down to the ring. Both Shayna and Sparkle are women's champions in COEW Wrestling. So is Toni Storm. And all three of them are going to be fighting here tonight. Mainly as a warm-up, but also as a show of, like, all of them trying to be competitive, all of them trying to one-up each other to prove that they are the best in COEW Wrestling. Yeah, Shayna putting in that mouth guard, readying herself for a massive fight. Probably that towel at Sparkle there, disrespectful to the end. And it is about time that we're gonna have some timeless action with Toni Storm marching on down to the ring. Beloved by all. She also, the thing that Sparkle and her share is that both of them have went mad from losing their respective championships. And so I wonder how this is going to go, in the sense of they're both polar opposite people. Well, not polar opposite, they are in the same cloth. Sparkle and Toni Storm. Toni Storm is more madness based than Sparkle. Sparkle's is more aggression, but it is still bad nonetheless. And now Toni Storm just rolling around on the floor a little bit. I don't know. I don't know about this one, Chief. But Toni Storm, a former winner of the COEW Wrestling Women's Championship, and possibly trying to get some more opportunities to get that title back again, as well as Sparkle Soldier being the face of the women's division in the past and is trying to look at doing it again here tonight. And then Shayna Baszler, Shayna will quite literally tap out anybody here. I can see Shayna tapping out them both. Shayna is that desperate, dangerous, I meant to say. But the referee ringing that bell here tonight. And now grappling across the head, looking for an overhead power slam, nailing it into the canvas. Shayna Baszler going after the gut though, and I was looking for a gut wrench there, just with a pure power being displayed there by Shayna Baszler to Sparkle Siren. Now going after Toni Storm. Toni Storm being rejected a little bit there. Sparkle getting involved, not liking Shayna Baszler. Shayna's going after everyone, and immediately the bar, locking it in tight, but Toni Storm breaking it up. Very smart of Toni to not let Shayna have an inch in this match. Quickly getting, punished for it by Toni Storm being taken down. Now just quickly with the lariats. What's hooking onto that wrist with the hand. The wrist control is important. And now looking for an overhead strike there, trying to rake the eyes possibly. Going for a stomp into the boot, and everyone again pulverizing that ankle. Gonna make it a little bit less good than what it once was. Toni Storm into the corner with a running shoulder barge. Shayna Baszler almost interrupting it, but that didn't really work. Shayna, I'm putting Toni Storm more into the ring. And now looking for a power slam to Toni Storm. Nope, just dropping her head first into a different turnbuckle, knocking her out. That is also a strategy that does work. Immediately being tackled onto the ground. Toni Storm goes down and being slapped around repeatedly at the moment by the mixed martial artist specialist. And Shayna over the ropes quickly with an elbow strike taken on Shayna Baszler. Trying into the corner there, and then a quick chop to the chest. Looking to possibly hit a muscle buster here tonight, which I think is what's happening. Muscle buster to Sparkle Siren, and a candlestick thrown at the back of Toni Storm, with then ground pound strikes happening here. Elbow straight to the head. Now going after the cover. Nope, not even a one count. Not even a one count. Toni Storm getting the upper hand in this situation. I'm taking Sparkle into the corner, but Shayna Baszler following suit. Sparkle with the reversal, but then being thrown back into the corner by Shayna Baszler. Toni Storm not letting Shayna get hold of her though with a bulldog, and now immediately trying to fight back in the corner, but Sparkle having enough time to recover, and it's just to counter that. Sparkle putting Tony Storm on the ropes. Shane out getting in the ring, looking to possibly hit another big move, but it didn't happen, just threw up into the air, and then immediately being taken down and stomped on. And quick, that is a beautiful bridging there by Tony Storm. But yeah, now going into a ripcord elbow strike by Shayna Baszler. Quickly going into a net breaker attempt by Sparkle Siren, which did land. Now landing this elbow straight to the spine of Shayna Baszler. Shayna a little bit wincing there before going down. Almost a baseball bat shot to the head from Tony Storm, but Tony was stopped but took down both women with their own respective headbutts against each other. Now locking in some chops into the corner. I want to mean something in one before Shayna gets involved. The thing that's happening in this match is that the women are targeting each other. There's no allegiances here. It's just indiscriminate. Take down both of them and see who wins. And that's what's happening. And now it's like everybody on each corner of the ring, or each side of the ring, and they're all merging into one. Now going over to the ropes there. Quick little punch that didn't work, going in for another flurry of strikes with the lance and straight to the back of the head. Baseball bat being thrown at Sparkle. Sparkle holding onto the ropes with dear life, while Tony Storm is planning to have her away with her. Quickly dropping her on the top rope there as a little damaging thing to the gut. You may think that the ropes are a bit springy. They're not. They are actually cable ropes. They are very painful to land on, and thus, like that, it's just painful. That's the only real way I can say this. Thrown into the ropes, quickly being taken down again, being driven into the canvas, now going in for a pinfall attempt. Tony Storm failed to break out the first time there. But Shayna Baszler now get back in control with everybody. Now looking in for a knee strike straight to the face of Tony Storm. That is... oh, that's not good. Entering double back breaker. 1, 2, no, only one count. And then quickly up down, go into the corner. No, that did not work. Quick punch to Shayna Baszler. Baseball bat, nope. Baseball bat, yes. Tony Storm now hitting with a baseball bat to the gut a bunch of times. But quickly Shayna Baszler intercepts it with her own candlestick. Now just punishing Tony Storm, shattering the candlestick across her. Nothing up Tony Storm. Tony Storm gets out of it. And immediately Snapdragon onto the bat. And quickly being taken down. I think that was a Storm Zero power driver there. Dropping the candlestick to break out the pinfall. Big boot taking down Tony Storm. Going in for a cover now. Ooh, but that didn't happen because it's Shayna Baszler that broke it up this time. Now Tony Storm on the outside. Shayna looking to join her. Nope, never mind. Drop down on the candlestick fragments. Probably not a good idea. That you could have gotten impaled there. Sparkle looking to go up top. And Tony Storm looking to go after the legs, but Tony Storm being taken out there. Going in for a pinfall attempt right here. 1. And only a 1 count there. And a quick shoulder barge, John Cena style, taking down Shayna Baszler. after the legs right now. Quick kicks to the side of them. Thrown into the ropes. Quickly with a drop kick down. Quick kicks on the head. Immediately Shayna Baszler looking for the shots to the back. And going to a tackle straight down to Toni Storm. Toni Storm being lifted up right now. Quickly being thrown over with a judo throw before going after the shoulder. Quickly logging around the sleep wall to the back of the neck. Blinding back down, looking for a sleep hold attempt to cure through the clutch, but that did not work. And some big heavy strikes. Power slam straight down to the canvas. Sparkle being lifted up, punched repeatedly in the face of Shayna Baszler. And then quickly with Shining Wizard, this could be it for Sparkle's Siren. Going in for the cover here tonight. 1, 2. Toni Storm only getting up but sliding in the ring just too late. And Sparkle hitting that Shining Wizard for the win. And Sparkle picking up the victory here tonight in COEW Wrestling against these two. That was probably one of the hard-fought victories for Sparkle, especially since they had a whole weapons being used, but Sparkle got the job done. And we are now here in our semi-main event, and it will be former COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Zera, not COEW Wrestling Women's. You know what? I should just rebrand the women's title to, well, not me, COEW Wrestling Management should rebrand the COEW Wrestling Women's Championship to the Heavyweight title, because it's the Heavyweight Championship for the women's division. The COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Women's Championship would be good, but no, this game has, bad things where it's oh, you can't put too much words, otherwise it don't make sense. But yeah, the COEW Wrestling Women's Champion, former Women's Champion, Zera walking on out here tonight, and she's going to be fighting against the #1 contender for Sparkle Siren's Championship that Sparkle just won. Not just won the belt, but just won their last match, and that will be Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley will be fighting against Sparkle Siren at Bella Fortuna for the COEW Wrestling Women's Championship, and Zera wants the belt back so much. We still don't know what that deal was. We have tried to get interviews with Zera, and Zera shut them down. And a few times that people have asked, Zera's been shut the fuck up, mind your own business, I'm doing my own thing. And so we don't know what that deal is with Sparkle Siren that she did in order to help in the tag match. But there has been rumours that is potentially a plan for after Bella Fortuna. That there is something to do with that, and Sparkle, and no matter what happened, we'll figure it out, but at the moment, Zera is looking to get some more wins. Zera has got some wins. Zera has not beaten the shit out of people last week, surprisingly. So Zera is now looking to get another win underneath her belt, and that win is in the shape of Rhea Ripley loss. And Rhea, like I said, although has lost to Michin, has been pretty dominant throughout the whole season. That one loss that we saw in the season was in a literal squash match that Miriam managed to get scraped by and win, only because of the fact that Rhea Ripley was not taking her seriously. And since then, Rhea has taken everyone seriously. And in this case, you're fighting against literally the champion before Sparkle at the moment, Rhea. You are fighting against one of the top tier superstars, and Rhea is going to be laser focused. And as you can see, Rhea staring down daggers down to the ring and before even stepping foot into it. The pyro going off.
Representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia,
Rhea is ready for all out war, and I am all down for it as well. Rhea getting the wins over the likes of Jade Cargill, over and also winning the gauntlet match for the women's championship. Stuff like that has happened, and Rhea looking dominant as ever. Staring up at the crowd. Getting ready. And just standing on the apron there was staring daggers at possibly like a family in the audience, making them super uncomfortable. That bald man over there just got like death stared by Rhea. But calm, focus, staring straight at Zera. Zera also staring back. Both of these women are dangerous as hell. As I have always stated, Zera has proven that she will go above and beyond to hurt her opponents, and the same with Rhea. And it's the same with Sparkle Siren. Like, this is... Oh, Jesus Christ! Immediately Rhea going to eat the feet on Zera, trying to get a little bit of technical wrestling done, and immediately gunning for Zera. And that's the thing, that's a running theme with this show. Gunning for the opponent so they do not land a single devastating strike first, because if you let them have an inch, they can run a mile with it. And that is a key asset with Zera. Both Rhea and Zera have got their unique strengths and weaknesses. For example, Rhea is definitely a strength capability, with the buff of like the strength and the buffness of Rhea being able to handle up against even male superstars. However, Zera is very much also, I wouldn't say more aggressive, but maybe slightly quicker than Rhea. That is a bit debatable, but like Zera has got that violent tendencies and that creative mind to use violence from the environment around her to beat her opponents. My add in the Chaos Chamber, she literally drives someone's face into a steel grate in order to get a pinfall victory to win the title in the first place. Zera is very much the type of person to cause a lot of pain and agony through using the turnbuckles, the steps, or anything, even in a DQ scenario, using the environment as a weapon against their opponents. And even then, both of them are equally matched in mostly everything else. Both of them are brutal. Both of them are very smart in some areas when it comes into like the ring. And both of them are relentless in not letting the other person get hold of it. And that's what we're seeing here with Rhea Ripley. And Zera managing to just get out of that. Immediately, Zera looking for the Zera bomb in the middle of the ring, landing it on Rhea Ripley. I don't think it will get much of a pinfall. It's got a 2. That is way more than what I thought. But that is a 2 count immediately, and Zera immediately going in, trying to land as many strikes as possible. Looking for the Zera bomb again by the looks of it, but Rhea Ripley managing to stop it before it landed in the tracks. Zera only needs to get the Zera bomb in this, and that'll be it. And again, Zera's looking for that final blow all the time, but Rhea Ripley still managing, still seeing it, launching Zera around and making sure that she doesn't use one of her big weapons there. It was literally a 2 count just that second ago. But now, quickly Rhea Ripley turning the tide. Zera going to the outside there a little bit. Now coming back in, I don't really recommend that, because now, as you can see, now being choked out and before being dropped down into canvas. But, you know, I could be wrong. And now Zera lying down. Quickly sweeping the leg though of Rhea Ripley. This could be what Zera needs. Zera now going in for a neck breaker attempt. Zera is now on top. Not Mommy on top, it is now Zera. And Zera looking for the Zera bomb one more time. Maybe looking for the double. Oh, pedigree! Busting it down on Zera. We already talked about how the pedigree did help her back in the day. Dropping face first onto the canvas. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Zera has not landed that much offense in. Admittedly, but 2 moves there. The Zera bomb that we have seen many of times throughout COEW Wrestling back in her toothpaste era look. And then the pedigree, the move that did help secure the title back in the day. And using both of them against Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley again trying to get on top, trying to make sure that Zera does not have an inch at all in this race. Only a 2 count though. A little bit weakened up. Quick stomps in succession. Rhea Ripley dragging up Zera by the hair, by the mask, trying to unmask Zera. Zera keeps the mask on because of stuff. Quick roll-up attempt now. We've already seen a roll-up victory before, but quickly with a kick out by Rhea Ripley, not having it. But again, looking for possibly the Zero Bomb or the pedigree there. We keep seeing Zero going in for those final moves, not landing any moves before it. Only 2 count there. I have no idea if the referee was just slapping her face. We've also seen that by the referee. And now quickly trying to go in for an attempt, and now going in. Rhea Ripley going in for the inverted Texas Cloverleaf, looking to damage the legs here and just locking it in. Zera might have to tap out if it is too much, and Zera is tapping out here tonight. Rhea Ripley getting the win. Rhea, most of the offense is there, but Zera did land a few of her big strikes to try to take down Rhea, and it was close in those encounters. But good job, Rhea Ripley, for getting a win here tonight, submitting Zera, a former champion. And Rhea Ripley looking smug as ever, ready for Bella Fortuna. It's time, it's main event time. And it is for the number 1 contendership for the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. This is from the Triple Threat qualifiers, and the out first is Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi beating Will Ospreay and Kazuchika Okada last week in COEW Wrestling to secure the spot for here tonight. And Kota Ibushi marching down to the ring with purpose, with a capital P for purpose. Kota Ibushi is ready for this fight, wanting to get the victory for the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, being the longest reigning champion across all of COEW Wrestling. We'll gain a winning streak with Kenny Omega as the Golden Lovers, only to now be in the lead for the Heavyweight Championship against Jim. And the crowd are chanting for the Golden Boy. They're chanting for Ibushi Tech, as what has been called in as like a Ibushi's group in New Japan. And that Kamigoye knee strike is all Ibushi needs to get the victory, but there is 3 other participants. This is important to note that this is elimination. You have to pin 3 people, and that is going to be Saradamon out next. Saradamon getting the victory also last week over a few superstars of his own, and quite shocking, the wild card in this scenario, Saradamon getting his first victory in that. I believe he fought against Ilya Dragunov and Gunther and managed to beat all of them, which is good. And Saradamon showing off on the top of this ramp here to everybody. If Saradamon wins, not only is this will be his second victory in COEW Wrestling, but he'll be challenging for the Heavyweight Championship at Bella Fortuna. And Saradamon is not taking it for granted. Saradamon knows how important this gold is, and if he becomes Heavyweight Champion, not only would he be probably one of the biggest CEOs in all of America and the world, he will also be the top tier champion across all of professional wrestling as well, and etched his name into the record books. The Saradamon in the ring now, getting prepared for this match here tonight, and looking proper as always. And coming out next will be Malachi Black, the person who has lost almost everything at the start of, this season officially, losing the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
And from Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds.
Sorry, my brain just, I had, a message that just popped up. But it is Malachi Black coming out here tonight, and this is why you don't have your phone by the commentary tables, by the way, everybody. Malachi Black losing everything at, the start of really this season, after, winning the bout off of Roman Reigns. As soon as, when the season probably kicked up at, the Empire Revival, he lost the title there. He won a tag match with Brody King, and then he lost a few tag matches. And then, last week, he won, the singles match. Not a singles match, he won the not fatal way. He won the triple threat match against Top and, Roman Reigns in order to secure this spot here tonight to fight in this main event. And he wants his heavyweight title back. He wants to win it back. And not only that, but the House of Black winning earlier here tonight against Rafael and Romano, this can be a cooling suit for the House of Black. And Malachi wanting to rebuild his reputation, wanting to show that he is still the caliber of superstar that COEW Wrestling has had and put on his shoulders for a long period of time. Why he was one of the best champions in Season 3, why he was the most respected champion in Season 3 as well, fighting against the likes of Malachi, Malkia and the likes, and also like why he felt like he was screwed out of his first title reign, and then his second reign was supposed to improve upon it, but then losing that to Jim. Malachi trying to think about that, but out next is Kurt Angle. This man has had a resurgence in COEW Wrestling after giving up the Last True Soldiers. The Last True Soldiers was a faction that he founded with the likes of a few of the big names, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and that cunt that we're not going to mention because he is an asshole. Either way, Kurt Angle marching on down to the ring, on the steps, going into the ring right now, and he's ready for a fight as the Last True Soldiers. He's the Olympic gold medalist, and he's looking to get even more gold. He wants to be dripping with gold around his arms, his waist, his little belt buckle that he doesn't even have because he's wearing a singlet. And that man is going to do everything in his power to get the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And he is here in the main event for that reason, in his third match in this season, and is primed and ready, beast style right now. We got a fucking Primal Angle here. We got Kota Ibushi. We got Saradamon already. Malachi Black. Kurt Angle. Now looking in for a quick attack around there. Kurt Angle and Saradamon are working against each other, as well as Malachi Black and Kota Ibushi. It is a key point to note that Kota Ibushi and Kurt Angle are the technical specialists in this, while Malachi Black is definitely in the striking capabilities, as well as Saradamon. Also, like, with the same thing as Kota Ibushi, also being in striking exchanges and like knee strikes as well, being hard hitting. There's a lot of similar strengths and weaknesses across them all. I would say that Saradamon is definitely the wild card in this scenario, whereas Kota Ibushi and Malachi Black definitely being better in striking, Kurt Angle definitely being in grappling, and Kota Ibushi being a fuse between the two, in like sort of skills and stuff like that. But now currently going into the corner, going in for spear underneath. Now locking in just the knee, attacking the knee Saradamon of Malachi Black, which is probably a good idea. And now looking for a quick Dragon Sleeper hold there. I never think about this, because this is elimination, they will probably not break up pinfalls or submissions. But it is important that, like, oh, the end over to Kurt Angle. Immediately just hitting him square in the jaw. This could be it for Kurt, but Kurt managing to kick out at two. That nearly knocked him out, and I think it probably did. He's outside the ring. Chair shot to the face, by the way, of Saradamon to Malachi Black. But that was, the end was immediately hit right there. And that is not a good sign for Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle now a bit loopy from that, and now Kota Ibushi looking for a standing Kamagoye straight to the jaw, going after that, breaking up a pinfall there by Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle wanted to smack that chair into Kota Ibushi in the back of the head. That chair being more dented than fucking anything I've ever seen. Malachi Black looking to get a table. Malachi bleeding from the head, probably from that chair shot that he suffered earlier. Already blood is flowing. We didn't see much blood in COEW Wrestling this time around. We have seen a few matches, but not like all of them. And now going in for a spear there to take down Kota Ibushi. Going in for a pinfall. Saradamon blocking the ref from counting the pin. I don't even think that's on purpose. But looking for a leg sweep into the octopus hold. Looking in to take down Kota Ibushi. But Kota Ibushi not tapping out there. That's a little bit of an error there. Maybe you should have kept in the submission hold with an exploder taking him down. Kurt Angle looking for something there, but Kota Ibushi quickly getting out of it. Malachi getting enraged by it. Kurt Angle saving Malachi Black by choking him out there from the Pele kick, but it's probably not the best save. Malachi breaking out of it, rolling through, looking for a pinning attempt there. Kota Ibushi not even breaking up, but Malachi seemingly releasing it, double Meteora. A baseball bat being brought in against Kota Ibushi, just like off, like on the right side there. Fail away. The end hit on Solomon. The end was used, but a quick breakup of the pinfall there. That could have been it for Solomon if Kurt Angle wasn't petty there. But Kurt Angle is, and a quick knee strike straight to his nose. Malachi Black going after literally everyone he possibly can. And you know what, this is I wouldn't say it's the best strategy, but it's a decent one. If everybody's beaten down, if everybody is down and you could just have easy pickings, that is how you do it. A quick discus knee right there, taking down Kurt Angle, and Malachi is making everybody his bitch. Going in for the end again on Kurt Angle. This could be it. Going in for the pinfall attempt right there. 1, 2, but kick out at 2 again. Kurt Angle not letting that be the definition of him. I think literally everybody apart from Kota Ibushi is busted open at this point in the match. Like, I think Kurt is bleeding. I think, like, oh Jesus! And that was a jump over the springboard attempt into there, and now going in for a card, looking for the dragon screw combination from Malachi Black, looking to possibly tap out Kota Ibushi, but that didn't work. Roll through. Everybody's bleeding. Everybody is bleeding. Everybody's bleeding. There is nobody not bleeding. All people are bleeding. There is blood in this match everywhere. I think, is someone bleeding from his eye? And now going in for the cup. What is going on? There's a double pinfall happening here. And now going in for a baseball bat shot to the face. Going around with a punch. Oh, quickly with a knee tackle there, taking down the knees. Going around back for a German suplex. Nope, in. A quick knee strike straight to the spine. The end again, the third one to Kurt Angle, and the blood is very much showing down the side of his head. 1, 2, 3. Kurt Angle is the first person eliminated because of Malachi Black here tonight. Malachi getting that full. Malachi looking to dish punishment out to Kota Ibushi, who's in the corner, looking for an overhead kick there, and now looking to hit him with a baseball bat. And now Solomon trying to get some offense in, maybe going after Kota Ibushi as well. Malachi Black letting this happen a little bit here, but also not happening too much. Russian leg sweep going into the octopus hold one more time, looking to submit Malachi Black. This could be it for the Dutch Destroyer, but not in. Possibly looking for a pinfall. No. A pinfall attempt there. Oh, going in for the baseball bat shot there, but that didn't really work. Quicking running knee straight, taking down Malachi Black. Another running knee straight, taking down Solomon. These 3 men are left in this match. Quick overhand strike. Front over. Now looking for a brainbuster on the outside potentially. Oh no! Quickly going around back. Quickly with a chop block to the knees. And targeting Malachi's knees and legs is definitely a way of disarming Malachi Black. But a quick running knee strike, taking down Kota Ibushi with a flying knee bar, actually taking down Saradamon before being booted in the face. Now going down underneath, double stomp to the chest. No, quickly rolls out of the way. And a quick car again on the outside before a dragon sleeper. Oh, tap out on the outside, but I don't think that's going to eliminate Kota Ibushi because you need to be in the ring for a pinfall or submission. But that was a tap out by Coda. Coda needed to get out of that hold there as quickly as possible, and I think that's what you just have to try to do then. A ladder being introduced in this match. Okay. Quickly thrown over, a Pele kick taking down Sorodamon. Kota Ibushi's the only one really left standing, going after Malachi Black, looking for possibly the last ride. Nailing it into the canvas. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Kota Ibushi beating Malachi Black. It is Sorodamon versus Kota Ibushi. And Kota Ibushi landing in stuff. Oh, going in for the ground pound now. And now we're waiting for Sorodamon to get up. Throwing him into the corner. Looking to lift him up even more. Punch the gut. Now we're trying to pick him up. Maybe looking for a powerbomb off the top rope, which he lands. Going in for a cover there. 1, 2. And a kick out of 2 from Sorodamon. I believe that was a 3, and the referee was a bit slow getting into the pinfall position. But you know what? Referee's decision is final. Now Kota Ibushi looking to use that kendo stick into even more drastic effects. Sorodamon quickly with a counter though with the kendo stick, and now trying to go for the head. And now a quick, Jesus Christ. Now going for possibly a bunch of deadlifts into the outside. Throwing Kota Ibushi into the ring. Punch around the back of the head, looking for that leg sweep. Sorodamon could be looking for the octopus hold. And could we get in a win here? We have seen Kota Ibushi tap out earlier, and Kota Ibushi has tapped out. Sorodamon is going to the main event, and Bella Fortuna against Jim for the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Sorodamon possibly getting the biggest match of his career, fighting for the heavyweight gold.
We want the hungry